Alright, first time walking through here, Journey of Water, inspired by Moana. Okay. Learn about the water cycle. This is really cool. And I'm going to try not to get too close because this camera is not waterproof. So I'm not going to get too close to like the misty parts. There's the rain. Our cycle begins. Born as a drop of water high in the sky, rain falls from clouds to the earth. It renews everything it touches. And you can watch for familiar shapes and rocks. Like I said, I'm not going to get too close to that. Definitely don't drink the water. It's like you touch the strings of water and you hear stuff. Let's give it a try. Yeah. It's really cool. You hear different sounds and pitches and everything. It's really cool. One time I'll walk through this again when I have like a waterproof GoPro to get more closer, but I don't want to interact too much with all this. You gotta be careful not to get this wet. It's definitely really cool. Looks like we're heading to what they call the stream section. See if I can get over to the sign. Stand on and wave to the stream in front of you. Okay, I think when I do, I think when I do this, it has to go up. I think. Let's see. Okay, I'm not waving. Stand there and wave to the stream. I think it's moving more. I'm not really sure. Let me not do nothing. Let's try it. I can't tell if I'm actually doing something or not. That's cool, I suppose. That's awesome. Well, basically it's like an interactive like water attraction. That's interesting. Okay, here's wetland section. Okay, it looks like there's a wet path. You don't want to get wet, and then there's a dry path. I'm going to take the dry path because I don't want to get wet. The pause is if you want to read this. Hey, this section stays dry. I'm going to take this section. I do not want to get wet with this camera. Oh, this is really cool. Oh yeah, I see you down there. It looks like the water, yeah. Over there, the water kind of like flows in the ground, like you're walking through a little stream ever so slightly, right there. Maybe I will try going over there. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, they have the water flow there, and you're walking through a little stream. That's really cool. See right there. All right. And here's the spring section. I'll let you pause this if you want to read it. I'm not going to get too close, like I said. I do not want to get this camera wet. Stand on and hold out your arm. Will the water follow your hand up and down? Let's give it a try. Got to stand these marks. Okay, I think it worked. That's cool. It's really awesome. And here we are at the section called the land. Check out what the sign says. It looks like they have a wet path and a dry path. Yeah, you get wet in there. I'm going to go through the dry one, but I'll show you the wet one.
With the finance low, you didn't even get to ride every day.
So basically you walk over there and it stops right before you go through. You slowly this waterfall might open for you. So yeah, there must be like a little sensor there and it stops right before you go through. So just take your time, not go through it quickly. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to get wet, but I think that's a really cool feature. I'm going to go through the dry section. That's awesome. So while there's opportunities to get wet in here, you don't have to get wet. You could, they have dry areas. Oh, looks like they have their own restrooms down here. Okay, so when you walk into this experience, you go down here and there's some bathrooms in here. That's good to know. Alright, this is called the lake section. Feel free to pause this to read it if you want to. This little lake is continually being refilled by water coming from different sources. This water has been changed by the place it passed through and by the people met along the way. It all combines and continues as one. And has you connected to, in this moment by the water cycle. The water we touch today will visit someone else tomorrow. That's really cool. There's a little waterfall. Yeah, this is their little lake they're talking about. And look at that. That's awesome. That's really cool. They do, okay, they're having someone take pictures. So if you want to get your picture taken in front of that, you can. They have lots of information signs right here for you to read too. Looks like we're heading into a river section. Alright, we are heading to the river section. Like I So you can pause this if you want to read it, but they have a lot of cool information here. I think you know why this is called the river section, because there's a river down in that valley there. I'd say this is pretty cool. Okay. It's awesome. And it looks like this section is called Ocean. Let's walk around and check this out. But here is the information sign. I'll do it over here first. How cool that is. So they have a lot of water going over there. Get a little wet, so I'm not going to get that close. But you look into the rocks, you see some like faces and impressions of like starfish and different things like that. Let's see what this looks like over here. Oh yeah, that kind of gives you the impression down there if you have like waves against the ground over there. It's cool. Like I said, I got to get a waterproof camera so I can enjoy this better with you guys. Looks like you don't have to get wet though. This is good. Yeah, see this little figure in the rocks right there. Yeah, the water goes right down now. Really cool. I hope I'm not rushing this too much. I'm going to go over to the sky section next. Pause that if you wanted to read that. Now, somewhere around here you can actually meet Moana. I don't know where that meet and greet is, but someplace around in here someplace. But it's like intermittently throughout the day. I didn't see her around, but look at that mist down there. That feels great. Alright, that was really cool. Awesome. Usually the meet and greet for her is right over here, I was told. Probably right under where that like canvas or tarp is right there. And she's not here now, so we'll see. If I don't get here today, I'll definitely get her another time. That's where she would be, right underneath there.